Hi, I'm Sean Nemechek, author of The Weary Leader's Guide to Burnout. The term burnout has become a common way of saying, I'm really tired, or I don't want to do this anymore. We might say something like, I just spent an hour in the line at the grocery store, I'm so burned out. Or, I'm kind of burned out on pizza, let's do something else for dinner. However, when we use the word burnout in a more clinical sense, we mean something deeper. When you burn out at work, you're not just a little tired. A nap or a few days off won't fix the problem. In fact, in many cases, several weeks off won't help. It may be necessary to find a different job or to change your whole approach to work. The World Health Organization says that burnout is a syndrome that results from chronic workplace stress that has not been successfully managed. This definition highlights that burnout has to do with both our work culture and our internal response to that culture. Burnout starts with a highly stressful work culture that generates anxiety and shame. However, how we respond to that toxic culture will determine if we stay in burnout or if we bounce back. For pastors and Christian leaders, I believe burnout is what happens when our inner life with God is no longer able to sustain our outer work for God. A misalignment between our inner life and our outer work that leads to a hollowing of the soul as we expend more emotional and spiritual energy than we take in. Spiritual author Henry Nouwen, in describing his own burnout, said the term was a psychological translation or another name for spiritual death. Burnout is the condition of having your personal identity overwhelmed by the anxiety of life. It's a total depletion of self. When I coach pastors through burnout, I'm reintroducing them to themselves. I'm helping them develop the tools, skills, and habits that will enable them to be resilient in the face of a stressful work culture. In the Weary Leader's Guide to Burnout, I help you identify the cause of your burnout, find a stronger identity in Christ, and learn to build the resilience you need to thrive. Burnout doesn't have to be the end of your story or career. With the right work and a little help, burnout can become the start of a new, more sustainable way of approaching your work. Join me on the journey from exhaustion to wholeness with the Weary Leader's Guide to Burnout.